So, back for some more VGC 18 with this Prague special event team. So, not doing too badly with it. Go and check out the previous episodes if you don't want spoilers, because I'm about to say that we're 5-1 with this team, as you can see on the screen. Played an almost mirror match in the previous episode, which was quite funny. That almost never happens to me when I'm using teams that I built myself, so that was quite interesting, but here we go. I still think this team has a bit of potential. Like, it was built, what, 3 months ago? It would probably need some updating for the meta now, but okay, we're going to see. That's pretty much the Oceania team with Finny over Amoongus, which is a bit strange. If I can get into Trick Room, I'll be good. It doesn't have Amoongus, which means that Gastrodon is so much more free. So I think I might go with the Gastrodon immediately. I only really have to be scared of the Shattered Psyche from melee. If it's Scarf, that would be much better for me. Then again, I have to worry about the Tectonic Rage from Landorus. So I think I am bringing Bulu here. I think I'm bringing Aegislash here. But it's just what do I lead, and what's the final one? I'm not too sure about Nihilego here, unfortunately. Like, getting Trick Room up would be nice, but he has way too much that can threaten it. Like, he has 4 things super effective against it, and 1 thing that walls it, so... I kind of want to bring Incineroar for the Metagross. I think I might go Salamence, actually, and have Bulu and Aegislash. Probably should have brought Incineroar, but I was running out of time. And Salamence does more damage overall than Incineroar, so both have Intimidate. So it shouldn't be so bad. It's like the way to win is going to be Gastrodon here. If I can get rid of the Z move with Gastrodon still alive, then I'll be looking pretty good. Okay. That's fine. Like, I'm pretty sure I just get my stockpile here. I get an Intimidate on the Tyranitar, which is nice. So if it starts Dragon Dancing, it's still 1 behind my stockpiles. So I will stockpile here. But then, with Salamence, like, Salamence is fairly useless here. But I don't want to switch... Do I want to switch Bulu in? Bulu will be okay. Bulu should be fine, right? I could go into Aegislash first, because he's probably going to... If he's going to attack with Zapdos, T-Bolt and Rock Slide, but no, Bulu's still fine. You're going to see if he's Mega Tyranitar here as well. Oh, okay. So Aegislash would have been much better. That's probably a Scarf Tyranitar. Yeah, Tailwind doesn't matter. I think I might have just won immediately with Gastrodon here. Unless he's got, like, Roar on his Zapdos. Roar on Zapdos would be a bit annoying. But I'm going to go for a second stockpile. But here, if he Ice Beams me, it will put me in berry range, and it will activate. Probably putting me out of range of Heat Wave, so I'm going to Horn Leech. This does give him a free switch if he attacks with Tyranitar, but this also punishes the switch a bit, so... Into Metagross, okay, that's fine. Still not threatening too much. I get to switch into Aegislash. Well, he's got Heat Wave, so he's going to activate my berry, because it won't knock me out. I think this Horn Leech chip puts the Metagross in Earth Power range, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. So I've got no investment in this Gastrodon. going to get the second stockpile. And he would have surely roared there if he had it. So, I'm feeling pretty good. Do I immediately Earth Power? I don't think I need my third stockpile here. I think I will Earth Power the Metagross. Mainly because I want to see if it can KO from there, because I can't remember. I haven't used this Gastrodon for ages. I think just protecting is fine. I could switch into Aegislash, but then it's taking a Heat Wave. So it should be an Iron Head into Bulu anyway. And then if he has Roar, that's going to be annoying. And then Earth Power would have been the correct play. Getting the chunk onto the Metagross would be useful. Yep, that's fine. And then... oh, he does have Roar. Okay. And that's not enough. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I can just stockpile again at some point though. Maybe I need to KO 2 of my Pokemon so he can't roar anymore. I'm not too concerned about the Tailwind, but my Sunamental speaking would be nice. So I'm going to get King Shield and switch back to Gastrodon. Because he can't threaten my Gastrodon, even though it would be at neutral now. Okay, that's fine. Back into Tyranitar. Yeah, and just Heat Wave. I could have got a sub there, because Heat Wave's not doing much. I think I'm going to Toxic this Zapdos while I can. Yeah, I've just blown my King Shield, so I think I'll switch into Salamence. And Toxic the Zapdos. And I haven't used my Z stockpile either, so if I do start taking a lot of damage, then that would be useful. But I don't expect him to Ice Move the Aegislash. If he does, that's a very nice play. But he is almost certainly Scarfed. Yeah, just Dark Pulse, Special Scarf. Like more than just Ice Beam, Special Scarf. Yeah, that's not doing much. And I do land the Toxic, okay. So he won't be able to roar too much in the future. And the Sand's gone as well, so Earth Power's doing much more damage to the Tyranitar. I'm going to Roost. No, I don't need to Mega Roll, do I? Because they're both special attack, and I only gain 10 special defense. So I'll Roost and I'll switch into Bulu. Because he's not going to Heat Wave here. So Bulu would be a fairly free switch. Into Lele, okay. And I'm getting my terrain up, which is nice. He's going to go for Tailwind. Just Thunderbolt. Okay, that's good. And no paralysis. Okay, good. And because I just roosted, I get a little bit more HP as well. Because now I'm on the ground. So now I'm going to double into the Lele. Because the Lele is the main thing that's threatening my Gastrodon. Like, he's got the Roar on the Zapdos to stop my stockpiles. But the Lele now is the only real thing with like a Shattered Psyche that can knock out my Gastrodon, so I'm going to double into it. because he didn't Tailwind as well, the Salamence is guaranteed faster. If he protects Tailwinds, I don't really care. That's another round of poison to stop any Roars in the future. He's not switching out the Lele either, so he's not getting the Psychic Terrain, so the Shattered Psyche won't do enough to Gastrodon. So this is alright. It should be a Protect Tailwind, but like I don't really care. Because I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Like, I'm fine sacrificing one of the Pokemon to take out the Lele. The Toxic is racking up on that Zapdos. It might even be in range of... No, it needs 2 more. But Heat Wave and Psychic Move into Bulu would knock it out. Like, I do want to attack with both. It does guarantee the knockout on the Lele, unless he's like a super bulky one, but I am going to double edge and Horn Leech again. Because he could Heat Wave and Psychic the... Oh, Dazzling Gleam, that's fine. Salamence lives that. Is it in range of T-Bolt? Maybe, but yeah, just Heat Wave, and no burn chance for Salamence, so I should be taking out this. I should be taking out both of them, actually, because Double Edge should knock out a Lele if it's got no Bolt. Focus Sash. So I'm gonna be taking out the Lele, and I live that as well, which is really nice. Now the Zapdos is in one more range, one more hit of Toxic, so it almost certainly does it have Roost? No, it doesn't have Roost. Yeah, it's shown all 4 moves, so it doesn't have Roost, which means it would have to switch out to not get KO'd here. I think it might even be a range. No, it's in. If it switches out, it's still got 2 more. Oh, no, it's got Berry. Of course, it's got Berry. But that's fine. Because, like I was saying, Lele is the true threat to Gastrodon, and now that's dealt with, he has pretty much nothing for it. I think I'm fine sacrificing Salamence here. Like, Salamence can't really do anything now, because I've Mega Evolved, so I've got no more Intimidate, and Flying is resisted by all 3 of his Pokemon. So, I think I'll Double Edge the... Double Edge will probably KO the Metagross, to be fair. It doesn't matter, I'm losing Salamence here. And I'll protect Bulu, so that Aegislash doesn't take any Heat Wave down. I could switch into Gastrodon, but I'll probably do that into the Salamence slot, so... Yeah, I'll Double Edge the Zapdos and protect. He's still not switching out Zapdos, so it's really racking up the Toxic damage. Oh, Heat Wave. Does that knock me out? Probably should. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So I still get to go into Gastrodon here. Maybe I should have let Bulu go down, because then he can't roll my Gastrodon as I set up the stockpiles. I'll go into Gastrodon anyway. Like, he's not threatening it. I think I will Earth Power the Metagross. And just Horn Leech the Zapdos. There's not too much that can go wrong here. I guess worst case is Iron Head Flinch on, well, Ice Punch Freeze on Gastrodon plus Heat Wave. So yeah, he's switching out so that the Toxic's not doing as much, but he's losing one of his Pokemon here. Okay, he's losing the Tyranitar. And no. Yeah, he's predicted the switch to Aegislash, so that's really good, because I'm getting all this recovery now. And I get double KO? Not quite. Because my Bulu is quite defensive, so it relies on the Sword Stance to be able to do damage. But look at that HP. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I didn't need to switch to Aegislash there. I was fine, like I was saying before, I probably should have sacrificed the Bulu so that he couldn't roar my Gastrodon, so I could just set up the stockpiles that way. So I can appreciate the switch to Aegislash, but it would have maybe taken Heat Wave damage as well, and Aegislash can like probably take a Stomping Tantrum. If I King Shield the Stomping Tantrum, it can take both the Stomping Tantrum and the Heat Wave, so I don't think there's a way. Like, I guess Dark Pulse flinches now, and then a Heat Wave crit. But yeah, like the Zapdos is on a timer. I'm going to put the Well, I was going to say I put the Tyranitar on the timer, but I don't need to. I can just double it. Because I know it's Scarfed. I'm very confident it's Scarfed. So, yeah. Not bad. See, that's an example of Gastrodon just completely walling a team. Like, he did have nothing. I wasn't using it, really. Like, he roared away my stockpiles, but then I still managed to whittle him down with the rest of my team, but he still had nothing for Gastrodon, so that was really nice. Didn't even need to Z-stockpile there either. But I think Gastrodon, like, it took Heat Wave damage, and that was it. Like, when Amoonguss is on that team, it's a bit more awkward, because even if they don't have a grass move, they've got, like, spores to put you to sleep and then clear smog on your stockpiles. So, like, Amoonguss is a bit more awkward, so having the Finny over the Amoonguss was definitely beneficial for me. So that's not too bad. Hopefully we can get into the 1600s by the end of the week, which we should do if we win one more, without losing another one. So, basically, win this next one. So if I lose one... No, I would still be okay with 2-1 from now, so... From today and tomorrow, I need to win 2. And then we can finish in the 1600s. Which is a great achievement for me, anyway. Because I can barely climb on Battle Spot. I have reached, what, the 1800s before? I think there was I think my Paris team reached the 1800s. And that was the highest I'd climbed on Battle Spot, but... There we go. Got the IC starting tomorrow, so... See if I can break the IC curse. I'm going to be using something a bit interesting. Like, it's not what I'm bringing to Sheffield. Sheffield is even more interesting. Because that's not such an important tournament for me. Like it theoretically should be, because I'm like still not many points between 2nd and 8th, or second and 9th, I think, actually. So, like, Ohio is the main decider anyway, so like I'm not too bothered with Sheffield. So, Sheffield's just for fun. But I'm recording slightly earlier than I normally do, so it's interesting that we're still not finding anyone. But then again, I haven't had a not finding anyone for this week, but then, as I say that, we're not going to find anyone, so... Of course. Can't have a week go by without not being able to find someone. Double negative. That worked, right? I'm pretty sure it did. Right, let's try again. I've been appreciating how much work Salamence has been putting in. Like, I haven't used it since this team, really. So, and it has been putting in some very good work. So I might have to work around Salamence again in the future, because I did really like it in 15. I just haven't used it too much in 18. But then again, I haven't played too much of 18. Outside of like my Brazil team, I played that a reasonable amount, but then outside of that, I didn't really play much. Okay, 1500s Japanese guy. Interesting. Normally you see a Raichu over the Togedemaru in that slot. But I don't have any electric types, so I don't think the Togedemaru should come. This is another one where Gastrodon could just win. He's got, what, Solar Beam potential on the Charizard, and that is it. So I can get Gastrodon set up, I'll be good. Like, I don't think he should bring Togedemaru. It would literally just be for fake out, and it's bad here. I really don't think he should bring Togedemaru. He's only bringing it for a faster fake out, and then if he does that, then I don't really care, because it shouldn't be able to do too much. I'm going to say that, and it's going to, like, encore my entire team, and I'm going to be useless, but, yeah. Like, I don't think he should bring it. Bringing Braviary would make sense as a lead. Like, I'm fine leading Incineroar into Braviary, because I can get the Trick Room out to counter that. Then, just the final one. If I bring Salamence, I'm giving him potential double Defiant. I still think it's correct against a Charizard team, but then again, I've got Nihilego, I've got Incineroar, both wall them. Like, Gastrodon will wall it if it doesn't have a grass move. like say a grass move, the only grass move, Solar Beam. So it should be okay. Like even if he leads Bravery, I can fake out and Trick Room. He could Whirlwind. If he leads Landorus Bravery, that would be the worst case, because then I have to choose. Well, I have to decide whether the Bravery goes for Whirlwind here. Because if it goes for Whirlwind, that would be super awkward. But like, I think I need to fake out the Landorus. Because going for Whirlwind immediately without any knowledge would be a huge play. Because I could very well outspeed the Bravery and go for a Life-Orb Power Gem. So we'll see. If he clicks Whirlwind, then I'm in a horrible position, but hats off to him. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. That's really good. It's really good. Because I still should underspeed the... Like, I don't know. Do I still underspeed Bravery? If he hasn't got much investment, then it would outspeed me. But it's not really threatening too much. I can now safely double into it. Do I want to? Because then I'd lose... Well, I'd lose Nihilego to an Earthquake. I think I'm going to start getting set up with Gastrodon, so I'm going to Flare Blitz. I would U-turn here if I had it, but I don't. And I don't want to sacrifice Nihilego because it is important for the Charizard. I guess Salamence deals with the Charizard as well. And I could have gone in... If I'd have gone in Salamence there, though, that would have given the Bravery another Defiance. So Gastrodon is better, and this is an opportunity to start getting set up. Yeah, not too much after the Intimidate. Super Sonic Sky Strike? Yeah, this should take out Incineroar, but that would be fine. Then I can go into Nihilego and Power Gem the Bravery and then get my stockpile. I'm pretty sure this KOs. Yeah, it does. Okay. And special, okay. So the Intimidate doesn't actually do too much, unfortunately, but... Yeah, we're into Nihilego here. Now, just does he protect the Bravery? I think he should. So I'm going to protect my Nihilego. And do I regular stockpile or Z stockpile? Because that's not too much damage. But if he goes for the double onto Gash... No, I should be able to just regular stockpile, because then I'll take the Brave Bird because I'll be back to neutral. Even if that's it, if he attacks. But he's withdrawing Landorus as well, so I could have Power Gemmed. Into his own Nihilego, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. And we're going to see if he protects or is faster here. Okay, yeah, nice. So that's a pretty much guaranteed Power Gem into that slot. Do I Earth Power here? I think I still Earth Power. Like, the Nihilego's not really threatening me too much. Like, I learned in the last episode, like, my Nihilego facing down this was not good at all. So, I'm really content with this. I get to Power Gem the Bravery here. And then, again, like, do I just stockpile again? I think I can afford to. So how many turns Trick Room? 2, right? Yeah, so I can Z stockpile on the final turn. So I could Earth Power the Nihilego. That would be very nice, but I'm gonna get a second stockpile and just go for the win with Gastrodon here. Because Nihilego's not threatening me at all. It could very easily switch back into Landorus. Okay, it doesn't. So I should be KOing the Bravery here. I'm pretty sure I'm strong enough. Hasn't got a Misty Seed activated or anything. Nice, nice. And interesting, he would have let me Earth Power the Nihilego. Is he going to reverse Trick Room? Reversing Trick Room would make sense. Ooh, Psy Shock. Huh. That's not going to KO me, because I'm bulky. EV4, definitely. But, yeah, that's surely Scarf then, which means that I should be able to Earth Power it. Or ignore it completely, because Psyshock's not doing much to my team. And there's the Charizard. Does Earth Power KO the Nihilego? I think I'm forced to Power Gem the Charizard because it could be Solar Beaming me. I'm going to go for Z Stockpile here. Because if he attacks the Nihilego, that means he hasn't got Landorus in the turn that my Salamence comes in out of Trick Room. So I'll be able to get my Dragon Dance up, which I'll be fine with. And going for the Z Stockpile ensures, like, I'll be able to live Solar Beams now really easily. Yeah, there's the Landorus, so that means I'm not losing Nihilego this turn. And he probably should be protecting the Charizard. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care about that. Because now I'm back up completely full health. Solar Beams won't do too much to me. Yeah, stockpile 3. So I'm at +3 now. Solar Beams won't do too much. Now I switch to Salamence here and do what with Gastrodon? So I'll eat a Solar Beam now. I think it is safest to recover. Because I wanted to Earth Power just one of the slots to maybe catch an Nihilego. But it doesn't really matter. Nothing's threatening this Gastrodon anymore. If he doesn't have Solar Beam, then I think I immediately win without crits. But this should be fairly safe. Yeah, it is Y, so he could have Solar Beam. He probably should go for it here if he has it. In fact, no, he would go for it here if he has it. And if he doesn't go for it, that means that my Gastrodon is safe. Yeah, Earth Power into the Nihilego, and he does have Solar Beam, but I should eat this. Watch as he crits me. He wants to learn how much Solar Beam does to my Gastrodon. That was still pretty reasonable damage. But now, I should be able to Dragon Dance here. And I'll go for a second recover. Like, is it a net loss against the Solar Beams? Yeah, there's the Nihilego. And Protect on Charizard so that you don't lose your only thing to deal with the Gastrodon. That would make sense to me. Because if he attacks here with Charizard, he was willing to lose his Charizard, so should be Protect. There we go. Nice. Now, I should have a pretty guaranteed KO into that slot. It could very easily turn into a Landorus. Well, I think it's pretty safe here to protect the Salamence and Earth Power the Nihilego. If the Landorus switches in for the Nihilego, he's intimidated to be back down to neutral, but that means the Charizard is still staying in. And I'll be able to double edge it next turn and get the recover. So, and if he switches the Charizard into Landorus, then I should be KOing the Nihilego or putting it into double edge range. Yeah, there's the Landorus there. He has to Power Gem / Hidden Power Ice my Salamence here. So I should be good now. If I wasn't good the turn I clicked the first stockpile. We're going to learn if Earth Power with no investment KOs Nihilego as well. I'm not sure it will. Like, it's 4 times, but like, Gastrodon's pretty weak. And Nihilego's got great special defense, but yeah, there you go. It does live, so. But now I can just go for double edge into the Nihilego slot. I'm pretty sure. Still haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure I EV to outspeed Nihilego. So I'm pretty sure that should KO. And then I guess just Toxic the Landorus because it doesn't really matter. I guess if he has HP Ice Landorus, that would be worst case. But yeah, I at least outspeed Monist Nihilego. I can't remember. I think I outspeed. I like max up Nihilego, so should have this game wrapped up now. 2-turn, that's fine. If the sun disappears this turn, that was the wrong play. I really hope the sun disappears this turn. I can't remember. I think it has one more, but if it disappears that turn, then that was an hilarious U-turn. Because now we can't solar beam anymore. This little bit of chip probably puts the Charizard, if it's a bulky Charizard, probably puts it in range of neutral double edge, so. Okay, yeah, that's one more turn of Sun, so that's fine. So I'm pretty sure I'm a neutral now. I don't think he's intimidated me twice. I'm just going to double check. Because I'm going to double edge the Charizard and recover, whatever, so. Oh, I'm at -1. Okay, fair enough. So, double edge the Charizard and recover. Anyway, like, it being at -1 or neutral didn't really make a difference to me, but. Just got to survive one more Solar Beam, because then. And even if not, like, even if he Solar Beam the Gastrodon, that means my Salamence is still alive. Like, I'm pretty sure I live well, maybe not double edge plus HP Ice. Like double edge recoil plus HP Ice. Because he is shown to be special, I think. Yeah, powered, right? So. Yeah, okay, yeah. He realizes it. So again, showing how Gastrodon can put in work. If the team's not prepared for it, if they don't have a grass type, or if they don't have some kind of like nuke button, like the Shattered Psyche, and even if they do, we played around the Lele. Yeah, Gastrodon can just wall teams, so still think like I do think this stockpile set has a lot of potential. Like maybe not so much that the Kartana is picking up a huge amount of popularity. Maybe put, I don't know, like a faster than Kartana fire type, like I don't know, Salazzle or something. With it, or like just have a lot of grass hate. Like I do have a reasonable amount of grass hate. Like I've got Incineroar, Salamence, and Aegislash. Like that's reasonable grass hate. So yeah, like I do like this Gastrodon set. I think it's really good. Till Boma used it like in the very first London International, like in 17, and then it never got used again. So hopefully I'm bringing it back because if it was there to begin with, but it should be. It's a very good set. I'm hoping that this week is starting to prove it. So got one more week of it. Maybe we'll pull off some more Gastrodon stuff in that episode. So look forward to that. Thanks for watching.